All right. All I got to say is watch where you put your phone down.
Yep.
Lily Pollard, thank you once again. We will talk to you soon, and good luck in heat number 4.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay. Out in the water. It is ready, rocking and rolling. We have Sari Ohara in the yellow jersey, Isabella Sosa in red, and Caterina Sosa in white, and Teresa Duarte in the black jersey. Thank you very much again, and I believe Alejandra is waiting right outside the door on standby. All right, good luck. Have fun. Clearing this off, circling heat number 18, the second heat of round number 5, currently out in the water. These are 25-minute heats, and you saw that right off the bat. It was Sari, the Japanese rider, Ohara, who caught that first wave. Coming out of the water, this is a non-elimination round, and Mayumi almost taking out Eunate towards the end there. So you know what? Lily was right. That was 2 different waves. 5.08 was her wave on the outside, and she didn't connect it all the way inside, so caught one in the middle, 2.45. So now coming into the hot seat, and who will be sticking around with me for pretty much the rest of the time is Alejandra Altuve.
Altuve.
That's what perfect.
Hi,
estás?
Muy bien, Manny. Good morning.
Good morning, and another beautiful day.
Another beautiful day with a lot of action here, with the girl heat.
Yeah, as we saw right now, Eunate came out strong with that 6.13. That pretty much solidified her spot, but Mayumi almost coming in and taking that first place spot. And we're talking about first place in round number 5 because first place, you go straight to the quarterfinals.
Exactly, yeah.
And second, third, and fourth, you go into round 6 where you get a second chance, but there you can get eliminated. So
that is correct.
You've been talking a lot to the competitors out there. Are they nervous going into the round number 5?
Oh, well, I think that they're not nervous, but they're trying, to be connected to the ocean because it's kind of hard to read now. So they are very attentive to it. There is Sari Ohara, a really strong rider, new generation. Sari is just 17 years old. Her hometown is Ichinomiya, Japan, and she's leading, the Japanese ranking now with only 17 years old.
Wow.
Strong roller. Really nice maneuver, power move for Sari Ohara. That was really nice.
Wow, that was a solid move, and I believe she comes from the school of Aoi.
Yeah, she is. She is trained by Aoi Koike, a legend for bodyboarding in the women's scene, and also she is really amped now because she's leading Japanese ranking where they have so many good riders.
Yeah, well, it's obviously, you can see it through her big roll right there. We're going to take another look at Caterina Sosa's first wave. Oh, going for a roll right under the lip, but look at that.
It was a clean move, yeah, just in the barrel. Really good move for Caterina Sosa, local rider from Carcabelos. Caterina, she conquered the Sintra Pro at the 2009.
Oh, nice. So
yeah, so
we have a veteran.
Yeah, really good battery because we also have Teresa Duarte, Portuguese rider from Vila do Bispo, Algarve, and she is currently on the fifth spot on the national ranking in Portugal. We also
Eunate, the lovely Eunate is stoked. She goes straight to the quarterfinals, and now she gets the rest of the day off to re-energize and come back here tomorrow for
the quarterfinals.
To the quarterfinals.
Exactly. Yeah.
So she's stoked.
We also have Isabella Souza in this heat.
And we all know this girl. She
my
is
gosh.
amazing.
She's
I've seen some footage of her online. And she's going big, if not bigger, than a lot of guys that I know that are bodyboarding. So
yeah.
This is a very intense and stacked heat out in the water.
It is. And also Isabella, she's leading the ranking, the world ranking now. She was the 2010 champ. Here we have Teresa Duarte from Algarve, Portuguese rider.
In the black
Looking
jersey.
for the power section. She couldn't make it.
That's the hardest part is the wave selection out here.
It is.
The
With
conditions
these
are
conditions.
changing pretty much on the hour with the tides, with the winds, and there's a sandbank
Yeah.
that's located toward. It's kind of far out there.
It is.
And when the sets come in, it's all about timing. So wave
It is.
selection and your timing is going to be crucial out here.
Yes, and also the girls are saying that the current, it's pretty
Yes.
tough. So you gotta work it out really smart. It's not about getting tired and just battling to the current. It's just about reading the ocean and going with the flow. And they are trying to do that.
Well, I know you had a pretty good run in the earlier rounds, but unfortunately you got knocked out in the last
I got knocked
round.
out, yeah.
But that's bad for you, but good for us because now we have our female commentator for the
Yeah.
rest of the women's heat, and we appreciate you
Yes.
coming in and taking time to help me out. And I'm
Thank
sure
you
that
so much.
I'm sure the female bodybuilders will appreciate it as well. So I thank you for that. But yes. You've been doing your homework, talking to the ladies before they go
Yeah.
out in their heat. So,
Yeah.
Isabella,
Isabella. Oh, as I was saying, yes, Isabella was the 2010 champion from the IBA World Tour. She was 2011 ISA champion, and she's 3 champ from the Latin American division. She's so amped now. She's taking the bodyboarding, women's bodyboarding to a higher level, definitely.
but look who she's hanging out with. She's hanging every time I see her. She's like full buddy with Eder Luciano, Uri Valadao, 2 of Brazil's most
Yes.
prominent bodyboarders. So, if you're going to be riding waves with these guys, your own level of bodyboarding is going to be incredible. Look at this out the back. Speak of the devil, Isabella Sosa with a clean roll and kicks out of that one. But she's definitely has her sights on the world title.
No, she's a powerful rider. You can see Isabella riding really good. Even when it's big waves or small waves, she knows what she has to do, and she does it. And now
another
just
look at her,
taking a look of the replay, it's Isabella with a nice clean roll, perfect move. We love Isabella's style.
Yeah, and look at this. Wait, we got Catarina Sosa. Oh, missed timing right there. A little too early.
Yeah.
And Catarina Sosa, total mistiming right there, and decided just to bail out right there and goes over the falls. And she's going to have to rethink what just happened right here. She knew it was going to come into the inside and start throwing, but just a little bit too early. And right there, she just gave up, pressed the eject button, and got at it. Oh. Man, that looked like I hope she's okay.
Yeah, no, she's okay, and she knows what she has to do. She conquered, as I say, first, she conquered this title here at the 2009. She also a great promoter for the sport here in Portugal through her school, Boogie Chicks. She's such an inspiration for so many young ladies here in Portugal and also around the world. So keep up that great job, Katarina, and we wish really good way for her today.
Well, this is definitely a stacked heat. Catarina, Isabella, Sari, Teresa, all of them want that first place spot. Again, this is round number 5 in the women's division. This is a non-elimination round. The winner will go straight to the quarterfinals. Second, third, and fourth place finishers will go into round number 6, where they will face off again. And third place will go home. Top 2 will go into the quarterfinals. Ouch, that's scary.
That is scary, but also I think it's really nice, this new system, because sometimes when you are out there, it's about luck also, it's about the wave selection, and if you're there we have Isabella now. She
Alejandra,
went
check this out. We do have Natasha with the winner of the last heat. Natasha, where you at?
Well, thank you very much, Manny Vargas. We are down here live, folks, on the beach at Praia Grande, and starting to get a bit of a crowd starting to roll up down here now, as they do. They love their beach, the old Portuguese people. But we're talking with United Gear, of course, from the Basque Country, victorious in that last heat. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's always difficult when there's a bit of swell at Praia Grande. It's such a tricky beach to read, isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to go out there, and it's so hard to paddle. I was thinking, I was watching the men's, I say, well, there's some waves, but then when I was there, I couldn't find the right ones, and it was also so hard to come out with the wave and then come in again.
Yeah, it's it's the big tides here in Europe make it change so quickly. But it's great to see a big roll up of all the world's best women riders here in Sintra again.
Yeah, I think it's such a good event for us. It's the third one on the tour, and Sintra is always been supporting the girls and the women. And I think for us it's such a good contest, and I think we will show our best.
Well, it's been a very quiet sort of first semester, the first half of the year, only a couple of contests, but it's a big run home. Do you plan on going over to Venezuela and Brazil?
Yeah, I still thinking what I'm gonna do because there's a lot of contests, and I'm thinking it's kind of a strange year for me because the title. So I've got a lot of things to do at home and a lot of new projects. But yeah, we're going straight away to Rio, which is another place that I love it, and hopefully I'm gonna do some video and some things there, and then straight away Venezuela and Puerto Rico, which is the end of the tour and such a good event for finish.
Yeah, awesome. Well, good luck with the rest of your campaign, and do you want to say hello to anyone back home?
Okay, thank you everyone. Eskerrik asko denoi eta musu asko denoi.
Eskerrik asko.
That's it.
Okay, okay, thank you. Back to you, Manny Vargas, in the booth.
Wow, Natasha looked like she gained a little bit of weight right there. Sorry. It was actually Tara McKenna down there with Natasha.
Natasha must be getting ready for her heat.
Yeah,
It's about to come.
Natasha, who is coming up next in heat number 3 of round
Yeah.
number 5. She's coming up next, so she needs that break.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
Terry McKenna down there taking control here in the commentator's booth and downstairs on the beach. So he's everywhere. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
So again, Manny V here with Alejandra Altuve.
Alejandro Altuve, that
I
was
got it.
correct.
I got it.
Great.
And you're a professional bodyboarder too. You're on the tour. Unfortunately, you got knocked out in an earlier round. You're from Venezuela.
Yeah, that's
And
correct.
I want to ask you more questions, but these scores on the screen right here is where we currently are in the water. So
Yeah, we
13
have-
minutes remaining. Where are we at?
We have Catarina Sosa just leading the heat. And at second spot, we have Isabella Sosa. At third place, we have Sari O'Hara. And in fourth place, we have Teresa Duarte.
So there you have it. That's what's going down in this 25-minute heat. Heat number 2. Actually, it's the second heat of round number 5, which is heat 18 on the big picture. But Teresa Duarte actually made it through yesterday in the last few minutes. And now she's in a predicament where she needs that second solid wave and then start her
Definitely.
campaign, because at 1.3, I don't think it's gonna affect anything if she wants to get into that first place. Again, non-elimination round, only first place. This little area right here will advance on to the quarterfinals. The rest will go into a repechage
Exactly.
heat, which is round number 6. So I wanted to ask you about the Venezuelan bodyboarding community. Absolutely amazing to see these guys roll up 15, 20 deep. And who do we think to make that happen?
Well, in Venezuela, we are really happy now because we have a great growth of the sport. You know, we have so much support from our government. We
Sari.
have Sari O'Hara with a nice wave, and
Not much there
Shake
happening
it
for
up.
Sadi.
No, she didn't like that wave, I think. So as I was saying, excuse me, yes, we have a nice growth of the sport in our country, which has been, pushed by great athletes such as Alberto Colucci, Lumar Guitar, doing this competition, the World Cup every year since, I think like 5 years she has been doing the Bodyboard Pro Festival, which is a really
Nice,
good
yes.
event. We gather so many people from around the world. So I think that the government just saw that, and they say, let's help these guys. They are working hard. They are really passionate about bodyboarding. They need support, and we are just living the dream now. We have new riders. We have also legends going to the tour, in another conditions, with good support, so we can be really focused and we can push the bodyboarder the bodyboarding, to higher level.
Yeah, whatever you guys are doing down there, keep doing it. I mean, it's working, and I love seeing everybody show up because they're one of the happiest and funnest people to hang out with.
Thank you.
As you've seen through the entire webcast, we do like to serve up some eye candy here and there. You know, the girls in the bikinis, and since we're in the women's division and all the ladies watching, we'll throw you some eye candy as well. Look at that, a big roll out the back. Oh, getting bounced off of a board. Isabella Sosa. Oh, unfortunately could not hold on to that. That was a big roll for Isabella. And that would have been probably one of the higher scoring waves of the heat, but she could not hold on to it.
No, maybe it was about the speed and the timing there, but I know that she can get a couple of better ones, definitely.
You were out there competing yesterday, and the conditions were just a little bit more tough because you had the north wind coming in really strong. But now you still pretty much have the same conditions except for less wind. How hard is it really when you're hold that thought, live action. Catarina Sosa, nice roll right there.
Solid roll there. Nice spin.
Catarina holding it down for Portugal. Her and Teresa Duarte, the two Portuguese in this heat, going against Isabella from Brazil and Sadi from Japan. Talk us through this wave.
Wow, that's really nice wave. Definitely a power move in the exact section of the wave, you know, to make that roll. Then she finished it with a stylish spin. Really nice way for Catarina. Let's wait for the scores of that one. Really nice, Catarina.
Yes, Catarina. Actually, when she did that big roll in the beginning, this roll right here, as you can see her perfect bottom turn straight off the section.
Really
nice cylindrical, nice extension. And the bottom turn is the most crucial maneuver on the bodyboard that you can do.
She got a really nice score. Did you hear it?
And
738 the score.
Wow, that was a solid score for Catarina Sosa. Keep your eyes on the screen. You're going to see her shoot up to, yes, there it is. Look at that. Two solid scores, a 6.63 and a 7.38. Catarina,
really
wow,
nice.
putting down the gauntlet.
Yeah, definitely she feels confident, you know, here at this patio because she has been surfing for so many years here. She also, you know, she won the 2009 edition of the Sintra Pro. So that gives you confidence. She also has, you know, all her people surrounding her and cheering out for her. So that influenced a little bit, and she's showing it.
That was amazing. Big score for the rider in white, Catarina Sosa, holding it down for Portugal. Again, out in the water, we are seeing heat number 2, round number 5. In the red jersey, Isabella Sosa. In the white jersey, Catarina Sosa. And they're not related.
No,
they're not related. Same last name. Yellow is Sari Ohara, and in blue, Teresa Duarte. So, again, we have 25-minute heats in round number 5. The winner of these heats goes straight into the quarterfinals. I almost lost my train of thought there.
that is correct. And the other 3 riders, they have another opportunity on the repecharge round. So nobody wants to go to repecharge, but it's not bad, you know, because
it's a second chance.
It's a second chance, and you can take it, and you can work it out much better that way. You can read the ocean, and you can just be in there and get connected, because it's what it's all about.
Exactly.
When you ride, you know, when you practice sports in the nature, when you have natural conditions that can work out with you, that's what you have to do. Be there, be calm, be connected, and be in focus. So we have 6 and 30 minutes remaining. We have Catarina Sosa on the first spot, holding it for Portugal. Then we have Isabella Sosa, the current world champ, with a 836 scores. And then we have Sari Ohara and Teresa Duarte from Portugal also.
We're coming down to the last 6 minutes, and right now, what are they looking for? That is the question. It is Teresa Duarte. She is still looking for that second wave, and she's out there. We just seen her duck through that wave right there, and again, some eye candy for our female viewers out there. Thank you all for tuning in from all over the world, and we want to give you a shout out to everybody who is watching. So anytime you hear the word boom come out of my mouth on the live broadcast, I'm going to put something on the IBA World Tour Facebook page, and that is where you can say where you're from and where you're watching, who you're watching with, what time is it, whatever you want. And I can only read off the first 10 names because it's just too hard to go any deeper than that. So whenever you hear the word boom, check out the
We
IBA
have
World Tour
Isabella.
Facebook page. Look at that. Can she hold on? Wow. This is very uncharacteristic of Isabella
It
Sosa.
is.
I'm really wondering what is going through her mind right now because she can pull off all these moves with no problem. But
Definitely.
obviously, there's a little glitch in the matrix.
Yeah, it could be, you were saying about, the sandbanks and maybe the change of the tie. Those are little things that it can, influence a little bit in your performance. So Isabella, she will cut off definitely.
Oh my! So Isabella Sosa, she is the closest one. Actually, Sadi has a very high scoring wave too, a 6.25 as our scores are refreshing on our screen. Caterina Sosa, 7.38 and a 6.63. She is actually on top right now.
Yeah.
Nice solid score. Isabella Sosa, she is in second with that 6.33 and 2.0. And what she needs to get into that first place spot.
She needs a 7.68 wave. And then we have, you said about Sari, yeah. Sari definitely, she needs a second strong wave, to get out of that third position. And Teresa, she's still looking for solid scores. She has only one wave of 1.13. So we have 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this round 5 of Heat 18 from the Women's World Tour division. In first place, we have Catarina. At second, we have Isabella Sosa from Brazil. Third place is for Sadi Ohara from Japan. And fourth is for Teresa Duarte.
Okay, again, everybody's going for that first place spot in these rounds because that is going to catapult them into the quarterfinals. And how nice would that be where you can take the rest of the day off and not exert more energy than you have to? Because we are going to watch round number 6 later on today, so don't go anywhere. We're going to find out who will end up in the quarterfinals with the first place finishers in this round. Look at this, out the back.
Teresa Duarte.
Oh, no, a little missed timing right there for Teresa as well.
She couldn't
Conditions
pull
are
it
very
off.
tough out there right now.
They are.
Not-
Strong
I mean,
current.
The current is pretty much having a stronghold on a lot of the riders out here, including some of the earlier rounds that we've seen today. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to read off a couple names, and they heard me say that 3-letter word, and that's when I'm going to click a refresh button and to put down a new post on our gateway to the interactivity here we got on this live feed coming to you from the 2012 Sintra Portugal Pro. And Ben tuning in from Tasmania. Sam, what's up in the sunny coast? Jesse O'Neill in Kingscliff. Carlos in Puerto Rico. Thomas, always online. Tom Parker in England. It is 12:49 p.m. Loving the stream. Thank you, brother. Nick is in Albany, Western Australia. And look at this, live action out
Here
the
we
back.
have Isabella Sosa going for a good left. Nice spin. And she's going for a... Oh, my gosh. She couldn't complete it.
Back to the quick list. I can only read the top 10. So the top 10 people who tune in and hear me say boom. Oops, don't count that. But whenever I say that word, I'm going to post a new comment on our IBA World Tour Facebook page. And that's where you can give your shout outs
Hey,
and
here
be a
we
part of it
have.
and be here in Playa Grande. Oh, my. The
Ooh.
wind is definitely coming up quickly. You saw Sadi.
is.
She couldn't maintain that little wind chop that came across that face of the wave and
Yeah.
totally just knocked her off her board. But she's back on her board, getting back out there. Oh, it looked like it may have hit her in the face, too. That was crazy. Here's another look. Here's what the wind is doing. Boom,
Oh.
right there. Just totally knocked her off her board. And, yeah, that's going to play a big part in all the heats that are coming up for the
Yeah.
rest of the day. It's going to be interesting to see how everybody maneuvers through that. So a couple more shout-outs. Again, it is Nick in Albany as well. Hey, wait a second. Hold on that. Sadi, once again.
She's coming again. And she's going for the power section. She has a nice spin. Then Sadi is looking for a little bit of more speed, I think, to hit the wave. Let's see what Sadi is going to do. The young Sadi Ohara from Japan. She's actually leading the national ranking at Japan, her hometown.
Well, you
is
can see.
Ishinomiya, where they have so many good riders also on the World Tour.
Well, she did everything she could as we're winding down this heat right
She
here.
did, yeah, definitely.
Teresa Duarte, the other Portuguese, nice roll right there. Completes it before even coming down on the landing. That was smooth. And that's going to help her cause as she actually, she's going to advance on to the Repecharge heat no matter what.
Yes.
So, again, this is a non-elimination round. And essentially, these riders are going for that first place spot. This is a non-elimination round. And that first place spot will catapult them into the quarters. Second, third, and fourth, that's going to be a little bit more complicated as they will be seeded into the Repecharge. So that will affect on, as you take another look at that roll, that will affect on who they will face off in that Repecharge heat. So still, you want to get into that first place spot. That's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Jonathan Chu tuning in from Sydney, Australia. Nick Bradbury in Albany. James, what's up in Jersey? Sean is tuning in from Tassie, Mark Jones. And take a look. That is the unofficial